Good morning. It's quiet out there this morning to start off our Tuesday. We've got some cloud cover overhead here this morning and areas where we're still enjoying some clearing as well here to start off our day. And we'll have some areas of clear skies before the clouds really do take over coming up here in your forecast. So looking pretty quiet here to start off your Tuesday morning. We've got temperatures that are pretty chilly in some areas after warming up yesterday above freezing in the south. We're now into the teens there. Up in the northeast, that's where we're coldest. It's 0 degrees right now in Fosston, 4 in Thief River Falls, and 3 in Baudette and Bemidji. So a frigid morning there. The rest of us, it's cold. We're below freezing. We're into the teens, but we're not nearly as chilly in most other places in the valley here this morning. Here's a look at your visibility. We are seeing some numbers that are a little bit better than even about 15 minutes ago. We're looking at 3 miles in Hallock for your report. Fargo, a little bit of lowering. We've got a little haze out there. And same thing in Fosston. We're both at 7 miles, and other places where we're seeing some fog in some spots to watch out for. The wind pretty light. In fact, a lot of calms on the map here for our wind speeds here to start off this morning. So there's some breaks in the clouds, but overall we do have some cloud cover taking over here this morning, and especially into the afternoon hours today. You could see the more substantial cloud cover in the western half of North Dakota, and with that a few areas of blue and pink indicating some light snow and a little freezing drizzle. And that's going to be a concern with these warmer temperatures. It's nice to feel warmer, but if you get a system going through, instead of just being all snow, there's the potential for some other stuff mixed in, some sleet, some freezing rain possible. So here's a look at this forecast for today for this system. We're looking at those clouds taking over this morning. This is noon, mostly cloudy in eastern North Dakota. Still some breaks, but more clouds into Minnesota as well. Temperatures into the 20s for most. And you can see we're starting to see some of those colorful radar echoes showing up, or future radar showing up here on the map. And those do start to move eastward. Not super organized. There's a broken line of very weak areas of rain and snow, but still you might just happen to be in that one pocket where you get a little freezing drizzle and end up with some slick spots. The good thing here is temperatures will be pretty mild at this point. We're looking at some numbers close to the freezing mark, so that may help things out a little bit. But especially those roads that don't get treated, that's where I would be concerned, sidewalks and stuff like that. But again, it's going to be very isolated. Eventually it starts to, this line starts to switch over to completely snow this evening, and it gets a little more organized as it moves eastward. So we're looking at a better bet for some snow, maybe even a very light accumulation or dusting of snow as this rolls through into the late night hours tonight and into tomorrow morning. That does eventually move on. So looking at our snowfall potential with this round, we're looking at a dusting up to about an inch in this brighter area of light blue in parts of Lakes Country. So not a lot, just enough to be a nuisance. Now into tomorrow, we're starting off the day quieter. Once that moves on, we get a break from that round of rain and snow, but another one moves in as we head into the later parts of the day. Temperatures nice and warm. We'll be getting into the 30s in more places tomorrow afternoon. That wind really starting to kick up ahead of this next round of precipitation. You could see it moving through around the 7 o'clock hour. A lot of pink on the map, which would indicate some freezing drizzle again, or light freezing rain. And then that switches over to snow into the late night hours. And into Thursday morning, we're looking at just another dusting on top of what we've seen here for the nighttime hours tonight. So a couple of unsettled rounds of weather, but overall a pretty nice forecast. We're looking at temperatures into the 30s for Fargo through the rest of the work week. Friday for tailgaters, nice and mild, a high of 38, and quiet too. And then heading into the weekend, Saturday, we could hit that 40-degree mark, and looking at mild weather both days. Saturday will be the warmer of the two.
Yeah, get out of here. 40s in December, I just can't get over it.
I'm sure there'll be some people in shorts.
Oh, for sure. Thank you, Lisa.
Coming up, we'll have some winter activities, if the weather cooperates, to keep your kids busy while they're on winter break.